Keep in mind also, the Japanese are not great. 1937 rape of Nanking, we talked about that. 350,000 approximately were massacred in that.
Oh, that's a lot.
Right after Pearl Harbor, they expanded by attacking British colonies in Burma and Malaya, as well as Dutch-controlled Sumatra. So they attacked Burma and Malaya right away to get the rubber that those places had, and then they got Sumatra from the Dutch for the oil. And in Malaya, it was kind of a precursor. That's where like the bridge, the River Kwai.
Yeah, bridge over the River Kwai.
Yeah, so it was a bit of a precursor to what happens to old Mario, but they did the same thing. They took Malaya, just destroyed all the British prisoners. They really didn't take prisoners. The Japanese, like if you surrendered, you were nothing.
Damn.
You were lower than life. They hated it.
So they would just like kind of like throw you in a pit or something?
Yeah, they did everything that you can imagine.
Damn.
That sucked. And this is the thing. Carlin was saying that the reason, so they would like torture the fuck out of whoever they got. If they captured you, they would torture you. They'd cut your dick off, put it in your mouth. Scariest shit possible. And he said one of the reasons they did that was to ensure that their own troops never surrendered because they knew they would get tortured for what they did. So it was like top-down order. You guys got to torture whoever the fuck you get. And just make sure no one's fucking surrendering. Like, make sure this is a war of just the worst shit possible.
Fuck. God.
Yeah, Japanese, not very good.
Yeah, that's pretty mean.
I mean, right when Pearl Harbor happened, they expanded everywhere. But like I said, they were already in China. They were in China. They had Korea. They had Manchuria. They were expanding quite a bit. Also interesting, the Japanese were very interested in biological weapons, and they were mostly trying them out on China, including they dropped ceramic bombs filled with bubonic plague.
Oh.
They tested typhus and other diseases on approximately 1,000 different Chinese villages.
Damn.
So they were just in there just...
Ceramic bombs?
I think it was a ceramic thing filled with bubonic plague.
Do they put they make like a little imperfection? Isn't that like a Japanese way?
Yeah, I think they patched the imperfection back up and then they like put like gold stuff. So our boy is sleeping.
Mario's...
He wakes up.
Now, it's the Pearl Harbor shit gets me fired up, dude. I like it. I was watching documentaries on it. It's like just the way like Churchill reacted and shit. He was like,
he must have been like, yes,
dude. He was so stoked.
Really?
Also, I know you guys like a little conspiracy that 3 of the aircraft carriers were not in harbor at Pearl Harbor. Those were the ships you actually needed.
Where were they?
They just happened to be out that day when we got hit.
Really?
Yeah, boy. It's almost like someone. Now they did know the Japanese were going to come at us.
Yeah.
Because the Japanese were ticked.
Yeah.
Because Japanese they were expanding like crazy. They'd gone into China. We talked about the rape of Nanking.
Yeah.
That was like 1937. They had taken, at this point, Japan controlled like Korea, all of Korea, Manchuria, into China. They took Indochina, I believe is what isn't that what Vietnam is called?
That's probably
Sounds like Indonesia and all that stuff.
So they took.
How many people did Japan have?
I don't know.
How do you cover all
were
that
from
space?
Japan?
Land of the gods,
Enough
dude.
guards? What? Yeah.
Land of the gods.
Well, the way they did it was brutal. That's how they kept
They
people
killed
in order.
everybody?
Yeah. When the bombs would go off and they were in their foxholes, animals would hide in the foxholes with them, and they would just grab them and munch them. And they were monkeys. And they were baby monkeys. And the guy said they looked exactly like humans. And even when he was starving, he couldn't eat them because they looked like babies. But yeah, like at night, there'd be explosions, so the animals would hide with you. And dudes would just grab them and be like, just munching like,
God.
dude, you can't even, I'm telling you, this shit, I don't know. I was listening to this just like, whoa, dude. How does anybody live this?
Yeah, well, how do you come back from that and then have someone be like, yeah, you like filled out this form wrong? It's like, what are you talking? I ate a baby monkey.
Yeah, I ate a monkey alive during bombs. I was that hungry. While bombs were going off, I was like, this is going to be pretty good.
Yeah, let me catch a quick snack.
So on April 9th, is issued. He's at a place called Marivelis, It's the southern point of the peninsula. So that's the beginning of what is called the Bataan Death March. So all these people surrendered. It's like 60,000 soldiers, 70,000 soldiers, and then a ton of civilians. All these Filipinos on the island were trying to run with the troops. So that also, like, I mean, thousands of civilians.
Jesus.
So that's also, there's no food. And these people haven't eaten in months already. And now they're being handed over to the Japanese, who don't respect prisoners at all. Like, have disdain for them, and didn't give them food or water. And they were then forced to march 60 to 70 miles to Fort O'Donnell. Now, the march is, like, considered one of the bigger atrocities to ever happen to the U.S., and it was, like, it took 6 days. Anywhere from 5 to 18,000 Filipinos died on the march. Only around 500 to 650 U.S. soldiers died. They took it a little easier on us. They hated the Uber drivers, dude.
Yeah, that's a big beat. Filipinos get like the bottom of the barrel in the Asian world.
Japanese hated them, dude.
Chinese are not a big fan of Filipinos.
Well, yeah, whoever's number one in Asia at the time just fucking trashes everyone. They're like, Filipinos? Disgusting. Then the Filipinos come over here. We're like, what are you, Chinese? What the hell are you anyway?
Hey, you're like Chinese but hotter. What the hell is that?
Why are you hot? This was wild. So, all right. So this march, it was a real bummer.
What the hell are you anyway?
What the fuck are you?
I can't.
Why are they getting mad? I can't believe they're getting mad. I'm just guessing.
I'm in the ballpark.
I can't put my finger on what kind of bullshit you are.
Yeah. Hey, Matt. I don't know what the fuck you are, but I don't like it. All right. Filipinos, they can take it. But the sun didn't get them.
Obviously not.
The swords and bullets got them.
Okay.
And trucks.
Oh.
They would follow the line of people with like trucks and tanks. So if you like fell behind, they would just get run over. If you started to straggle, they would kill you. If you asked for water, they would kill you.
Damn.
I mean, here's one that this was interesting. So there's a thing called the Pontingan River Massacre. Pontingan River Massacre. Hundreds of POWs were executed and they were executed by sword and bayonet, and I mean there was beheadings. Japanese love cutting fucking people's heads off with swords.
Yeah.
It's got to be kind of cool.
I just got to that part of Westworld.
When you sharpen a knife
Westworld,
and like cut a tomato.
Yeah.
And you're like, wow, it went right through.
Yeah.
It's also weird too. The war prisoner culture is weird. Where it's like, yeah, they were jerks to the guy. Like you're supposed to you're killing each other. Then you're like, all right, time out. And they're like,
well, you are.
Here's your room, sir.
There's rules.
Yeah, it's fucking nuts.
There's rules, and the Japanese were like, nah.
Yeah, they're like,
they didn't go with any of that.
Yeah.
Well, it's just fun. It's just funny to be like, all right, when we're done killing each other, you got to give me room and board.
It's just to make sure your guys get the same treatment. That's
yeah,
what it is.
that makes sense.
Again, that goes back to why the Japanese did this.
Yeah.
Which is they never wanted their guys to surrender.
Yeah.
They wanted to make sure their soldiers believed that if they got captured, they would get this. All right, listen.
Go ahead.
Listen. All right. So in that river massacre where hundreds of Filipino and U.S. soldiers got massacred, that was under the order of Masanobu Tsuji. Now, this is interesting. Because, like I said, Homo got fucking hung for what he had done. Tsuji was in the same boat. He was about to get hung. He escaped. All right. Tsuji managed to elude capture while facing war crimes by escaping to Thailand by himself.
Blended in.
Yeah, true. We're like, we can't find this motherfucker.
He's disappeared.
Yeah, like,
fuck.
He could be any. He took his hat off and just stood next to another guy. We're like,
I mean, dude, that was the absolute puzzle for a 1940s white dude. He going to Thailand. He's like, God fucking damn it.
he's like, there he is. Ah, shit.
You got to get him before he gets to Thailand.
Yeah.
Are you that son of a bitch? You're doing war crimes?
We got to get him before he gets into any group of 5 dudes. Because he's vanished. So this guy vanished. He just walked slowly to Thailand. We couldn't get him. Interestingly, now this is a guy who did. This is crazy. And I looked at the documents. I looked at the damn documents.
You looked at the docs?
I saw the docs. I saw the dossier on Tsuji.
Damn.
Tsuji, after this, In 2005, declassified documents revealed that Tsuji became a CIA asset during the Cold War.
Stop, dude.
Bro.
What?
Yeah.
How'd they find him?
awesome.
I don't know. There was rumors that he was in North Vietnam helping the Viet Cong. There was, I don't know. Wild times.
That's
though.
fucking crazy.
But then, it was like, wait, he was a spy for us during the Cold War? I think he was also retarded. I think in the notes, they're like, this guy's totally useless. All right. I figured you'd be interested in a little Tsuji info.
Yeah, that's
like
pretty
that.
nice, actually.
Following the surrender of Bataan on April 9th, 1942, I believe this is just, the Imperial Japanese Army prisoners were massed in Mariveles, where Mario was, and Bagak town. Forgive me. Mario's at this camp. So is old Jim. Jim had like, if you listen to this podcast, it gives you a deeper account. I mean, I'm starting to run out of steam here because the rest of this is now, and also you got to keep in mind, this is the beginning of the war.
Oh.
This is like the very beginning of the war. These guys got into prison camps, and the prison camps are exactly what you'd think they were. It was like fucking bamboo walls, dirt.
Yeah.
You just get killed. 4 guys tried to escape from Cabana or whatever the fuck it was called, and
Cabana Tuan.
4 guys tried to escape. They all got brought back. They got placed in crates at the front of the camp, like small, tiny crates, so that everybody could see what happens if you tried to escape. Then they marched everybody out, had the 4 guys dig their own graves, and then got executed into their own graves.
Oh.
After that, they split up into like a buddy system, a group of 10. So if one of you escaped, everybody died. And anytime somebody escaped, everybody else got executed.
Kill all your buddies.
Yeah.
Jesus.
They're mean, dude.
Oh, that sucks, dude.
Yeah.
Did people successfully escape from there?
Yeah, and what was cool, especially some of that cavalry unit, some of them escaped, and they formed a guerrilla resistance in the Philippines for like a long time.
Fuck.
Yeah, pretty tight.
That's pretty rad.
Yeah. If you get a chance, listen to Jocko's podcast or read the book.
Yeah.
It's by Jim Bollich. Jim Bollich, Bollich. He has a book called The Bataan Death March, A Soldier's Story. And Jocko has a whole podcast on it where he basically just reads he reads passages.
I love
from
when
the
he
book.
does that. Yeah, he just like reads
Dude,
books.
I was listening to this thing like, it was crazy. The end of this book fucking ruled.
What was it about? So it was about a soldier's account of the Bataan.
Yeah, he was with Mario, and oddly enough, they were in the same camp initially as well, which was called Cabana Tuan.
Nice.
They were both in that camp.
Got a cabana.
Cabana Tuan. But this book, dude, like the fucking shit they went, like the march. Dysentery, turns out it's not as funny as we all think it is.
What happens?
You end up like shitting out blood and mucus for the majority of it.
Oh,
You know, I just thought it was just diarrhea to death.
it's blood and mucus.
I thought it was.
It is, you diarrhea out blood and mucus.
I think I've had a little
Right,
dysentery
yeah.
before.
But that's
I've had-
that's the beginning.
I've been
little.
wiping too hard and
Little
getting
bit
dysentery. The beginning, you just crap. Yeah, you crap.
Yeah,
and
yeah.
then you start when shit
and then
gets
the lining is gone.
Yeah,
and
then
you just,
shit-
You just crap out everything.
you crap out. And so all these guys had dysentery.
Oh.
All these guys had everybody was crapping out. Everybody, and obviously there's no showers, there's no water. Jim Bollich, I'm gonna fuck his name up. Jim, we'll call him Jim. He at one point he's marching. They would do this thing where they saw a well, like where you could get some water, and if you went to the well, you would get shot. But they were all so thirsty that they would all agree, a bunch of us are going to get shot, but we got to try to get this. So they, like a group of 12 dudes would run to get water. 5 of them would get shot to death. He was one of the guys. He went for it. Jim did, got a gulp of water and ran back in line and made it. But like 4 other guys got shot.
Damn.
I mean, it was crazy. The whole at one point he was marching and he saw a canteen on a fence while they were marching, and he was like, I thought it was a trap, but fuck it. I took, and he got it. Jim got a canteen that got him through the march, and he had to hold it the whole day because he was like, I can't drink it in daylight because if somebody sees me, they'll kill me.
Yeah.
So he just marched with like a canteen hidden.
Oh, it would
and
kill
he
me.
was so thirsty.
He had a
dude.
bev.
Yeah.
Oh.
Also, what was interesting about that was he started to get dysentery, and right when they got to this camp, Cabana Tuan, there was a tree there that had leaves that cured dysentery. He got lucky that he started to get the symptoms of dysentery like during the march, so he knew he had it, so he started munching these leaves. But within like a few days, the tree was empty. There was no leaves because everybody had dysentery.
Damn.
Everybody died. I'm talking like they all died. Damn. Now they split them up, U.S. and Filipino camps. So the Filipinos, during the march, like Filipino civilians were getting killed. Mm-hmm. Like they would try to give people food and they would get executed for that. Like,
fuck.
Dude, the Japanese were so mean, dude.
Yeah, dude.
Man, what's their problem? Did we massacre anybody?
Did we?
White people?
We don't do that kind of thing.
No, we don't do that crap. What do you mean we? I stand by nothing the United States has done.
No?
Other than going to the moon.
True.
That's the only one. I feel like I had something to
colonize,
do with that.
colonize the moon.
All right, so horses. There was a horse charge in this.
The U.S. charged?
The U.S., so a bunch of the Japanese were crossing this river into a village where I'm sure they were going to fucking cut everyone apart.
Yeah.
And then they didn't have anything. There was a scout. It was the Philippine scout, these horses, and they saw these guys trying to cross the river into this village, and they just charged into this village with fucking revolvers.
That's awesome.
On horses. Yeah, it was sick. Unfortunately, eventually the 26th Cavalry ate all their horses. So it does have a pretty sad ending.
How long after the charge did that happen?
I don't know. I don't know.
Months later? They just went into the woods with their horses?
Sure they went through horses pretty quick. I'm sure they went.
I don't know.
They munched those horses.
How long does it take to eat a horse?
I mean, there's 100,000 people.
Oh, shit.
That's nothing.
So
that's like one.
People are just everything they could eat. There was stories of this guy who like they had to surrender. They surrendered. And this was, I believe, General Wainwright's call. MacArthur was like, "Don't surrender." Mm-hmm. MacArthur kept telling him like, "Don't worry." He hated the Navy.
Yeah.
There was a weird rivalry between the Army and Navy back then that was like, it was real.
That's when you got to cut that out, dude. Like, oh, I hate the Navy.
He was like, the Navy's being pussies right now. Although in his defense, he was like, "Stop being pussies. We need help." But everybody told them, "Don't try to defend the Philippines." Like everybody told MacArthur, like, you can't defend the Philippines.
Yeah.
And that was even when we had a Navy and Air Force. They were like, we're never going to be able to get supplies there. It's so close to Japan. We can't resupply you. Anyway.
So yeah, they're basically like, let that happen.
So yeah.
But MacArthur was like, "That's pussy stuff."
MacArthur was like, "That's defeatist."
Yeah.
Those were his exact words, which is why he wanted. That's what he felt about that WPO3 plan or whatever that was.
Yeah.
That's defeatist. Although it could have maybe worked long enough. They might have held out until the Navy could get there. I'm not sure.
Yeah.
As a historian, I'm not sure. It's up in the air for me.
The little blurb that I read was like, he was like, this is bullshit. It's defeatist. We got to be more aggressive. And the Japanese kind of fucked him up real quick. And he's like, all right, back to WPO3.
Oh yeah, right away. So yeah, the Japanese just kind of marched them back. Although the Japanese did have to like stop and like, so they were taking some hits. It wasn't like we gave them what for. The Uber drivers gave him fucking what for, dude? So at this point, Mario is on the southern tip of the peninsula when the surrender hastened the victory.
So why did the kamikaze? Why don't they just drop bombs? I mean, it's kind of a mind fuck.
I think
I think they had production problems. Like, I think they were like running out of
kamikazes. I believe.
Gotcha.
I don't know. I don't think they were kamikazes at Pearl Harbor.
Really?
I don't think so. I think that was like
kamikaze.
My bad. I just assumed. Excuse me.
That's all right. You've come a long way. I remember Pearl Harbor. You thought it was like biplanes and shit. This is good. And there could have been. I mean, the Japanese did a lot of like psychological warfare where they would just like they had bonsai charges, which would be just everybody run at the other side. They would all die. They never worked.
Jesus.
Everybody would just kill themselves. And it was so bad that like it bothered the guys shooting them.
Yeah.
Like they were like, this is bad. We're in a bad place. These people don't care at all. And that was like the mystique they tried to build up for their own army was like, we're fucking nuts, dude.
Damn.
Like, we are nuts. We're all ready to die. They were ordered to turn over their possessions. American Lieutenant Kermit Lay recounted how this was done. Actually, I'm going to do this like Carlin.
Please do.
I've been trying to sleep while listening to Carlin.
Yeah.
And it's impossible because he fucking screams quotes.
Yeah.
Have you ever listened? He's like, now you're talking the type of slaughter you couldn't even imagine. American Lieutenant Kermit K. recounted how this was done. They pulled us off into a rice paddy and began shaking us down.
He yells.
He screams the quotes.
He yells. He gets quiet. He changes the pace. He's like,
and this is what can you even imagine what this was like? Kermit K. had this to say. They pulled us off down into the... Yeah. It was making me laugh last night doing that. Anyway, here's the actual quote. They pulled us off down into a rice paddy and began shaking us down. They began shaking us down.
shaking us down.
There were about 100 of us, so it took time to get to all of us. Everyone had pulled their pockets wrong side out and laid all their things out in front. They were taking jewelry and doing a lot of slapping. They're slapping the boys around.
Fuck.
I laid out my New
Grab ass.
Testament. He laid out his Bible, so go ahead. I dare you to take it, boys. After the shakedown, the Japs took an officer and 2 enlisted men behind a rice shack and shot them.
Damn.
And shot them. The men who had been next to them said that the Japanese, they had Japanese souvenirs and money. So anybody that was found with anything Japanese, the Japanese used it as an excuse to execute them for stealing. And they did this the whole time. And they went with it anyway.
what was Japan's
Tojo.
whole thing? Like, why did they team up with the Nazis? Did they team up with the Nazis?
They did team up with the Nazis, which actually allowed them to get Vietnam from the French in 1940. So when the French left, Japan was like, that's ours. And because they were allied with the Germans, the French had to be like, okay, and sign it over to them. So they joined with... They were just good allies to have, especially with Russia. With Russia, that way Germany, they were ready for war with Russia, and they wanted to have Russia have 2 fronts as well. So Japan, that worked out for them.
I didn't really think about that a lot. How they were all in like the Nazis team.
Yeah.
You know, you never
that was a
really-
bad team.
Yeah, dude, that's a tough.
It was them, Mussolini, the Italians, dude.
Yeah.
And then the Italians turned on the Germans.
I bet early though.
Classic collective backstab.
Yeah, absolutely.
Hey, this is not going very well. Let's
We
switch.
Yeah.
Those other guys are winning pretty good.
Who would have thought this podcast would be more racist to Italians than Japanese? Just wait. We'll get there. We'll get there.
Oh man, I didn't know they switched like that.
Yeah.
So they were like, you know what?
Towards the end of the war, the Italians...
This is messed up,
yeah,
guys.
they're like, I think we're doing it bad, dude. We got to switch. Maybe we were wrong.
That's such a sick move. Just to
Sick
be like,
move.
wait a second
Yeah.
here.
Well, they flipped right when, like, the war in North Africa ended. Or, like, when the Allies started to win in North Africa and started to invade southern Italy, they were like, hold on. We're on your guys' team. We got to get these sons of bitches.
They called a timeout. They're like, timeout,
Yeah.
timeout.
They're like, wait, what's going on? Who the fuck are these German motherfuckers?
What? We thought we were on your side the whole time. That was awesome.
Churchill, when that I couldn't find it, but I could have sworn he sent like a cigar to the king. I could be wrong, but he was fucking stoked when the U.S. As soon as the U.S. got bombed, Churchill was like, "Yes, dude, we won." In fact, that night, in his own words, written in a history of World War II, Churchill said that night he went to bed and slept the sleep of the saved. Pretty tight. Everything Churchill says rules.
Yeah, he does talk. Fucking awesome.
Yeah.
Slept the sleep of the slave. Save.
Whoa.
Save.
Whoa.
I'm part of me, Lemaire.
Sorry.
I apologize that he brought up slaves.
He just came down from New England. I think they still
That's a much different sleep, I would imagine.
of the
All right.
saved.
And the saved versus the slaved.
So, yeah, that's a rough sleep.
This one letter changes everything.
Yeah. So the Japanese at this point. So the Bataan Death March. Matt, if you ever didn't want to do something, it was the Bataan Death March.
Oh my god.
All right.
Well, my survival rate would be pretty decent.
You ever think about something you don't want to do?
Yes.
It's the Bataan Death March.
dude?
But of the, like, what did I say, 70,000, 60,000 soldiers, 70,000 soldiers that surrendered. Also, this was the largest surrender in U.S. history.
Yeah, it's a lot.
Since Harper's Ferry in the Civil War. Wait, no, I think like 12,000 soldiers. I forget.
That's
But
Union
70
soldiers surrendered?
Union soldiers surrendered. The old Stonewall, your boy.
Wow.
So 70,000 people were like, all right, they said uncle, basically.
70,000
That's
said
a lot, that's
uncle.
a lot of people to surrender, dude.
It is, and that was. It's weird to read these histories where they like kind of try to like let Japan off the hook a little somehow, where they're like, oh, the reason they treated him so poorly and didn't feed him or give him drinks is because they weren't prepared for that many prisoners.
Yeah.
Which I think technically they weren't, which just led to massive overcrowding in everything they did. But also they wouldn't let them drink water.
Yeah.
Like they emptied everybody's canteens when they started the march. They took everybody's fucking hats and helmets off so that they got fucking sunburned.
Damn, they took everyone's flat brims?
They took all their fucking doughboy flat brims. And it was called sun treatment. They would literally just sit you in the sun. They were cunts, dude.
Yeah.
And
Can Asian people get burned?
I would imagine.
Yeah, for sure. They can cop a burn.
But
how long do you
I
think
don't know.
it takes?
These guys seem to handle it.
Yeah.
I don't know. But yeah, Japan, yeah, you get burnt.
Yeah.
There's like snow there. They can get crushed.
Cop a parasol.
Yeah.
Yeah.
December 7th was Pearl Harbor. By December 22nd, General Homa, General fucking Homo, dude. Japanese General Masahiro Homo. Also, I'm going to do this like the Irishman. Hung to death in 1945. You ever see the Irishman?
Yeah.
Whenever they introduce characters, they show you
they
like
tell
how they
them what
die. It's
happened.
like pipe bomb to the face. General Hama hung to death in 1945
Damn.
By the Japanese?
by the U.S. for his dirty deeds. So everything this dickhead's doing right now, he's going to get hung for in like 3 years.
Damn, I didn't realize we were still hanging people then.
We are hanging people. We hung Saddam.
No, we didn't do that.
Oh, we turned the ball. We were like, all right, boys. I think Hama
It's
got
your
hung.
culture.
I think he got hung in
You
the
wanna- You want
Philippines.
to topple a wall onto
That
him?
dude got hung in the Philippines?
Yeah. They brought him back to the Philippines, and they're like, all right, remember these guys?
Oh,
They're your
man.
jury. So they landed on December 22nd. The Allies actually held out until April 9th. So they held out for months. And this was a U.S. and Filipino force, mostly Filipino.
Yeah.
And also the Philippines Army was 5 years old. You ever see footage of like us trying to train like Iraqi soldiers, dudes that can't do jumping jacks?
Yeah.
They literally did. So that was the army. This is a new army, and the U.S. the soldiers had never fought.
Jeez.
And they had faulty equipment. All their helmets were from all their shit was from like World War One.
Yeah.
And then, like I said, there's no Navy and Air Force, so they're not getting resupplied.
It's like militarizing like Uber drivers.
Absolutely,
And they're all in like play it again equipment.
Yeah, it's 100,000 Uber drivers on an island, and they're going up against the Japanese, who have been at war forever.
Yeah.
These are all like hardened psychos against Uber drivers, and the Uber drivers hold out pretty good.
That's awesome.
Yeah,
They just tell them like boring, sad stories. Yeah, well, it hurt my back. You know, you can only work 20 hours a week.
How about that MacArthur, huh? It's like, all right, man. I don't want to talk MacArthur.
So Mario's on this island.
Mario's on the island, dude.
Damn,
Super
dude.
Mario's fucking. He's having a tough go, dude. This shit sucks. And again, the Japanese are so they retreat to the Bataan Peninsula, which controls like the Manila Bay, and holding that, trying to keep the Japanese Navy out of the bay is important. There's a small island off that peninsula called Corregidor, which is where MacArthur eventually is. He's like there, and it still sucks. Like you're in bunkers, just getting bombed all day.
Yeah.
There's no stopping there's no one stopping airplanes from bombing you. So it's just whenever they want. But Hama is under pressure to take this island. Like he has to get it because everybody else in Malaya, in Sumatra, all that, easy. Everybody won. He's the general that's like having a tough time with these soldiers. So a lot of his guys were like, just wait like another month and they have to quit. Like you don't even have to attack them. They have no food. But he felt pressure to keep attacking. At one point, he passed out. He fainted under pressure.
Really?
He's like, he fucking passed out under like all the stress of the battle.
Really?
Yeah. It was a negative experience. Also, this was interesting. Something I saw this in one video about Mario. Something like 1 or 2 in every 25 grenades they had worked. You gotta love what Trump's up to, right, Gerbies?
What's that? Oh, with the England stuff?
Everything.
Yeah.
What's he up to right now?
Well, he was like, this guy's a stone cold loser about the mayor of London.
London.
Why do you call him a loser?
Because they keep allowing like massive protests.
Oh, okay.
And it's also like, London, suck our fucking dicks, dude.
Yeah.
Don't tell us about government. You guys have had a king and queen
Don't make us rise up again,
Don't
dude.
make us fucking rise up.
Revolutionary War Part 2 would be ugly.
Oh, this time it would be real.
I'd be a loyalist. I'd be a loyalist.
You would be a little Tory, dude.
You would be a Tory? Right, man. No, of course not. But I do like the idea, though, of like royalty.
Did you follow the royal?
Being like brought to the royal court and like.
Do you like that?
No,
that
probably
makes
not.
my
Probably
Celtic
not.
blood
I think I'm
boil.
just saying that to be silly.
We're Celts.
How dare you say that
dare
to
you.
us, dude?
No.
We're Highlanders, dude.
I take it back. I was saying it to be silly.
That's like that's like loving Hitler, dude.
Yeah,
it's
you
not like
love
loving
Hitler.
him. I don't
Damn, dude. I can't
Half of
believe
you
you
loves
fucking
him.
microaggressed us.
I just wonder, really, honestly, what I would have done. I probably would have set
around
sail.
Hitler?
No, around the time of the revolution. I'd have been like, Ugh.
You would have been. It would have been. I mean, dude.
It'd be tough to be like, I'm
tough bet.
with the Patriots because it's like we're probably going to lose this thing. I'm
Yeah,
going
but
to hedge my bets and
You were
side
also
with, side
way
with the
more
king.
willing to die back then. Because it was like you were fucking freezing all winter. You were hot all summer. Then it was like, you know what?
Fuck it, dude.
Whatever. Fuck this.
Shane probably
Couldn't
knows
jerk
more
off
about this than I
ever.
do, but
I was dying because ever since you said that, he's gone several steps beyond. I keep seeing that comment
Yeah, be
now, and I
like,
keep
"This is
laughing,
it."
being like, "All right, that's enough."
Now I'm done.
Wait, you think he's doing a bit? I think he's just fucking around.
Obviously
at this
he's
point.
doing a bit.
Yeah. I for a while didn't realize. I'm starting to.
I mean, yeah, he is taking the most hateable things and being like, he's now being like, the audition is my favorite. Where he was, did you see the new audition for Vultures or whatever? Where he wants to do like a live chorus. I guess not like his Sunday service. It could be a Sunday service. I don't know, but it's like he wants to do now a chorus of all black men, no white men, and you have to be at least the complexion of Diddy. Dark enough. You have to be at least as dark as Diddy's. Diddy's his benchmark. Yes. No, that's his exact words. You got to be at least the complexion of Diddy, and you must be willing to shave your head and as volunteer, and you have to wear a swastika. But other than that,
He's going to get so many volunteers.
oh, for sure.
Yeah.
It's going to be in Compton too,
Oh man.
or like this L.A. area. So yeah, be on the lookout for that. That's going to be a bunch
gonna
of
be a
shaved
good
It's going to
head.
be the funniest thing that's ever happened. Oh, man.
But yeah, man, he's iced out now. He's got the swastika ice, fucking flooded on both sides too. If you can't flood the other side of swastika,
Wait, I have not seen
It's
this.
flooded
You
on
got
both sides.
He's got an iced out swastika. There's no way this is going to be the coolest thing I've ever seen.
I mean, that would be an heirloom.
Finding a jeweler to do that had to be impossible.
You'd be surprised. Oh, true. True. A lot of them.
Well, now that's a bit of a... Yeah.
Yeah.
Never mind.
I knew what I was saying.
Yeah, I mean, it'll be
Yeah.
interesting, man. This is just a phase. He's going to be on to something else.
Yeah.
I mean,
I actually don't know if he got it.
Really?
Oh, yep. There it is.
oh, there.
Oh man.
Yep.
Yeah, he was showing that thing off.
Oh shit. Damn.
I mean, here's the thing, though. If you can't flood both sides,
It's not.
what are you even doing?
Wait, so the other side is no diamonds?
No, hell yeah, it's all flooded out, bro. He was just saying if anyone else can't flood the other side of their swastika diamond, their swastika diamond pendant, he was calling them a loser.
You go see that fucking...
Someone was saying if the masks are just to get you high off the oxygen,
Just
if
see
that's the case, let's break something else out.
Heroin.
Yeah, anything.
Drop down
Anything.
the heroin.
Dude, nitrous at least? Like, come on now. That's fucking bull, dude, to be like, oh yeah, we're giving you like a boardwalk oxygen bar.
Yeah, that's actually a good point. There should be a second mask because sometimes they just drop the mask out of like depressurized.
Oh, yeah,
You
yeah.
need to, but they should give you a little anesthesia.
So, exactly.
You know what I mean? Just like here,
Something.
count to 10.
Yeah, I would anesthesia my family. I would definitely, just in case one of the pilots pass out.
Yeah,
I need to
it's very swastika of you.
take-
It's very Goebbels of you. I'm going to anesthesia my kids and play this thing out.
Dude, his shit now is, I mean, I can't even, he is dying on the craziest hill.
Being a Nazi?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, not even, he's a Klansman too now.
Oh, I saw
Wait,
that.
is he?
He wears Klan robes.
Dude, the funniest thing was
He loves Diddy.
Him saying, I'm a Klansman now. There were comments from black people that were like, all right, now I'm done.
It's like, where were you on the fucking Nazi shit?
Like, you've gone too far.
Yeah, that's anyway. November 15th, I'll be in Syracuse, New York, at Woody's.
Oh, but the stuff they talked about with the so with like people being like PTSD traumatized to where like it happened to the point it was so horrific that the memory becomes like inaccessible. And there was a bunch of pushback against that because it was apparently I think World War I war vets. Weren't they the ones who like stormed the fucking White House? Yeah, shell shock. They took that out. They were like, you're not allowed to say that anymore.
Yeah.
Like anyone who refers to that is like, that's a bad word. It's bullshit. Like if it's happening to you, you're just weak and that's your problem.
Yeah.
But what happened? You had all
Trying
these
to win a war, dude.
Yeah, exactly. You had all these.
Can't have pussies.
Well, would you ever learn about the thing where they're all the shell shock vets? They're like, all right, we're going to give you guys. It was like $1 a day that you served as a pension. Like we're going to give it to you guys. And then the economy entered like a downturn, the Great Depression, and they were like, yeah, not going to give it to you guys yet. Just chill. And all the vets were like, dude, we're fucked. So they occupied the White House. And then I think it was Hoover at the time.
Yeah, it was Hoover.
Hoover sent the troops on the troops and tear gas and like,
yeah, dude.
At the time,
they had Hooverville. They'd have entire towns of Hoovervilles that they would just gas and be like, get out of here. Scatter. Scatter.
At the time, what the fuck was it? However, the highest up you could say, like the captain of the Washington, D.C. police was Dwight D. Eisenhower. And then General Patton was in the army. Those guys combined forces and attacked the troops in Hoovervilles, and then they like became president and like the ultimate generals, dude. And then those guys, those veterans of World War I, never got those pensions.
Jesus Christ.
They fucking tear gassed them. Like, get the fuck out of here, dude. We're all fucked up right now. Boo hoo,
dude.
Shell shock isn't real. You're a pussy.
Also,
and we're not paying you. Fuck off.
Tear gassing World War I veterans with PTSD is the worst thing you can do. Is gas them.
Exactly, dude. I didn't even think about that.
Dude, it's so funny.
My brother Tom was telling me that he thinks, and I haven't seen it, so I can't comment on it. But he was like,
Tom got hit with the ultimate taboo last night.
Did he get hit?
There
finally?
was a big taboo last night.
Tom said it's the ultimate sex addict share. He was like saying like coming into a meeting. Oh, that's
the one. Yeah.
I can't wait to see.
That's the guy getting bulldogged.
Really?
Sam Rockwell.
Which one's Sam Rockwell? I know you're talking about.
Man.
No.
Yeah, he makes an appearance. He makes an appearance just to talk about getting bulldogged.
No.
I spoiled it.
No.
He literally just cameos just to be like, I've been getting bulldogged. No. You go, what the fuck is this?
Yeah, man.
Fuck, I forget how he words it too. He does use a funny word like that.
Really?
It's not bulldog, but he's like getting piped down or something. Something crazy.
Was this a forced bulldogging or like a consensual bulldog?
No, it's a consensual dog. Okay. Fuck it, I'll just tell you.
Hey, there's no fucking consensual bulldogging, dude.
It's not a real thing.
If it's consensual, it ain't bulldogging.
True. It's not. I mean, you're consensual with the guy doing the bulldogging. You have given him permission, but you aren't consenting to what drove you to get bulldogged.
So it was a consensual dogging.
It was a consensual dogging. But I take that back, Nate. He was fighting demons.
Dude,
he thought one way to get rid of it was to get bulldogged.
If you want to feel better about yourself, dude, if you ever want to feel better about yourself sexually, read like Sex Addict, like Anonymous, kind of like them reporting on like them falling to real sex addiction. It's harrowing, dude. It's crazy.
Just like just the shit they do to get.
I mean, dude, it's like like imagine instead of the podcast, it was like Later Babe, and I was just raw dogging prostitutes and like. Worried about HIV.
I really want to spoil this.
There's a soft
I'm
white.
spoiling it.
Don't spoil it. There was a soft white underbelly. I mean, you can if you want.
It's just his story. It's not like integral to the plot in any way.
Yeah, I don't care.
He sits down and he's like, they're like, where have you been? He's like, I found God. I'm sober now. And then he's like, I moved here to Thailand. He doesn't say why. Something happened, a crime. And then he moves to Thailand. And he's like, and you know me, I had a thing for Asian women. So I was just buying women, fucking them all day, every day, thousands of women. And he's like, and then finally I started to realize maybe they complete my other half. Maybe I should feel what it's like to be them. Mm-hmm. So I started, dressing up a little.
Dressing up,
trying on some costumes, getting plugged. Then all of a sudden he's hiring guys to plug him. He's getting plugged while he hires an Asian prostitute to sit and watch, and he would fucking stare at her in the eyes.
Was he trying to get his pipe game better? Because he wanted to understand what it was like.
He wanted to feel what it was like, and he said he was hiring guys that looked like him, so he could dress like a woman and feel like what it's like to fuck him.
Size wise too.
Didn't talk size. Did not talk size.
I mean, if he was going facial appearance, he was probably checking size.
But I would imagine if you're willing to fuck a guy in the butt for money, you have a huge dong. I have a small penis, and I would never do something like that. So.
That's true. That's why, we have beautiful statues of us in antiquity.
Of course.
We were just sitting there like charting the stars.
You're freaky ass.
What?
Yeah, I forget what it was. It's funny as shit.
I hit.
Oh, here's another Carlin thought. This is somebody's brain going nuts. In World War One, in that hardcore history, he talks about this dude at the Somme, I think, where the mud was so fucked up that he got buried waist deep, or like up to his like stomach, and they couldn't get him out. So like these guys just marched past him. He was up to his stomach, and he was like, "Help!" And they're like, "We can't.
It'll kill you. Yeah,
We can't help you. Like, no matter what, you're stuck." So then they said a day later they were marching back, and now it was up to his neck, and it was just his head, and he lost his mind. So it was just a head in the ground, like it's the scariest thing on earth, dude.
Oh my god!
Just a head in the mud, like
I would have shot him, man. I would have shot him. Yeah,
he was telling everyone to kill him.
I would have shot him in the head.
Yeah, you have to.
That's fucked up. They did
Blow off his fucking side of his face. Like, I'm sorry, man, I missed.
I mean, that's someone be like, who wants to have fucked up nightmares for a year? And someone's like, I don't know.
Yeah, I'll dream about this for the rest of my life. Where's that guy who's just his head sticking out, screaming?
Oh my god, yeah, fucking horrible. It's like babies fucking hear something.
Yeah.
And dude, we're going from
you
that.
Sad you got gassed? Here's some more gas.
From who you guessed it, the army, your employer, dude.
Yeah.
And we're coming from that, and now it's like everyone's expected to be like, I don't know, dude.
Dude, I've gone down some rabbit holes watching shell-shocked videos. They're fucking horrifying. There's like studies in there.
Dude.
There's one that's like real famous, is if a guy saw a red hat, he would lose his fucking mind.
Jesus Christ.
Like terrified, screaming, hide under beds. They would all hide under their beds and shit from the shells. Ugh. But if you showed this guy a red ball or like a red hat, he would just lose his, because he was a French dude, and he saw his commander get his fucking head blown off.
Oh my god!
And he was wearing a red hat.
Well, apparently they're saying it's from the memory, not
nutty.
So they haven't codified the memory and language yet. So their nervous system's just activated, like really activated. They don't really know why, and there's buzzing around, and then they'll see like a cue or something that reminds them of it, and they just go, and they freak the fuck out because they like kind of don't know what's going on.
Remember, like Freud kind of started.
Yeah,
wasn't he like helping the troops?
That was a talking cure. They started giving them the ability to put their traumatic event into words, and then build a narrative that they could be like, oh, this is what happened to me, and apparently that helps. So that was Freud and other guys. They started using hypnosis on them, was like the big thing first, and then they were able to like talk about what happened.
Dude, there's guys that like they're shakes, like it's insane.
Oh,
World War I veterans are like, it's wild, dude, and they can't walk. They walk like.
And then some guy was
crazy.
like, pussy, fucking pussy.
Yeah, you're like, what are you guys, pussies?
What are you guys fucking?
You're over there fighting Jerry? The Jerry's gave you what for?
Oh, fuck. We're at an hour 20 twin, baby.
Yeah, baby. Sorry, I was fucking.
Dude, you were fucking chilling.
That was another thing that contributed to me being salty yesterday. That was a week straight of just driving at least 2 hours every day for a week.
It's not good, man.
No, it was tough. I listened to 4 straight episodes of Dan Carlin. Those episodes are like 4 hours long.
Holy fuck.
Yeah. All World War One. Again.
Oh my god.
And again. You put me onto that, and I can't. I listened to it for fucking 16 hours, and every time you said again, I was like, God damn it,
dude! How many can you count?
And again, it's constantly.
Just get your head around it.
It's like, imagine again. These are human beings, like you and I. Torture. If you don't listen to fucking hardcore history, you're fucking up,
dude. It's
listen
so
to World
fucking
War
good.
One. It's called Blueprint for Armageddon, I think. Oh, it's so fucking
that's like
good.
part. You listen to parts 1 through 4.
Yeah. I still have another part or two.
I'm a WW2 head.
So am I. But
WW1 is kind of fucking.
You get it now. When you hear the stories,
got into it, dude.
When you imagine.
I never got into it.
What did our ancestors go through? Again.
True that.
It's fucking nuts.
Dude, I just, like I said, that shit is.
There weren't a lot of huge armies leading up to this. There was never really a war like this.
That was the first
The American Civil War was like kind of industrial war where thousands and thousands and thousands died. So like everybody kind of looked at the American Civil War and was like, that's kind of what it's going to be like. There were small wars everywhere, like Japanese versus Russia, the Russo-Japanese war, where like you got to kind of see what's coming, but nobody knew World War I was going to be like. I mean, it opens with like cavalry charges into machine guns, where millions of people are dying.
That's fucked up. Oh, they were still in old school mode of like
versus
standing in
machine
lines,
guns.
like the French when they, when the Americans went out and got
Not
all
necessarily
the
standing in line, but yeah, pretty much.
Yeah.
Like old school tactics against like, we would just build a fort and then the other side would have artillery and just destroy it.
Think about how much it's advanced now. Now it's like you go gain intelligence through like cyber hacking, and then you have people like throwing secret coups over there, dude.
Yeah, you couldn't.
They have to take the whole economic, like military industrial complex and just take all that money and invent like a really sick game that all the countries can play. And whoever wins the game, you can put the same effort of war into it. And whoever wins gets like the more of the money spoils.
Bitcoins.
Yeah, or like, you just get more of the money and more of the cool stuff rather than going in. It's like, so everyone's playing this fucking game. It's nonstop. That'd be a good thing to do.
That's a nice thing.
You know?
Yeah, I mean, and then I spent this morning watching shell shock videos of these dudes from World War I that like with PTSD and like, holy fuck, it's terrifying.
That's horrible, dude.
Like their bodies stop working from how fucked up they are.
Mortars and shit going off around them.
Yeah, but just from being in like artillery barrages and shit like
Sounds
that,
right, yeah.
it's like it fucks you up so bad that your body is destroyed, just mentally.
So they're like our fireworks, basically, like for a dog.
Yeah.
Literally, we're like,
Yeah, except for like 4 years.
oh god,
And you get to watch everybody explode around you.
Damn.
Yeah, it was real terrible.
It's
really
pretty shitty.
fucking insane.
It's pretty bad, dude.
The artwork that came out of it was sick, though. A lot of these soldiers like became artists.
True,
from it.
yeah, they came
Painted
home
with gas masks and trenches, and it's pretty sick.
That's true. Especially coming back, you're on the GI Bill. It's like, well, I'm not getting a regular job, dude.
Yeah,
I just saw people explode. It's like I'm not gonna go punch for a stamp license plates, dude.
Matt and Shane crack open the guns of August and realize World War I wasn't about politics. It was royal family beef. Cousins jealous of each other's crowns, kings trading daughters like oil deals, and the guys wondering if hot daughter dads had to get jacked just to survive the diplomacy game.
They're the right wing in Europe. I don't read enough about it, but I think they're fucking heating up.
They're heating up.
They're
Boom, shakalaka. They're heating up.
He's on fire.
Yep, that's how it ends.
Yeah.
That's how
Our
it
brothers in Europe, chill. Let us handle this shit.
Yeah.
Doesn't look good when they do it, too.
They've failed too many times at it.
True.
Tough Guy podcasts have failed there time and time again.
True that.
You would like the book I'm listening to.
What is it?
I get like 5 minutes a night before
You're
I
talking
fall
about the one
asleep.
you're falling asleep to?
The Guns of August. It's very nice. You would
I like
love
that narrator, bro.
You would love how it started. It's World War One, so it's just the funniest
mystery. World War One's a total mystery.
They're literally, it's just family. It's one family, and they're all related. Like the Kaiser is related.
That's the weirdest part.
Yeah, they're all family, and they all have to like hang out together, and it's like Succession, except it results in one of the biggest catastrophes in human history.
Yeah, dude. Like, how did that happen though? Like, how did those?
They're like jealous of each other. The Kaiser has like a small hand, and he's like, "Don't fucking look at my hand, fuck you." I think it was him or the Tsar. I forget.
Yeah, the one guy was like fucked up. The one Kaiser. Well, that was he
Wilhelm's
dubbed too?
Wilhelm's the one they kind of pinned the entire war on.
Shit.
Which that led.
Wait,
to,
World War One started just because of a couple dudes beefing?
Yeah, pretty much.
Damn,
you can boil it down to that.
That stinks.
Well,
Anyway.
actually, it's a total mystery.
I don't think it's. I think that's the whole point of this book is the build up to World War One. So there's like, if you look into it, there's explanations.
Yeah, but like they all say like, oh, they were cousins and stuff. But has anyone like looked into like how did was that just like England trading somebody to France and being like, you marry our guy?
That's how. The World War One was basically the end of monarchies.
Yes, I do remember that
in Europe. So it was still that type of thing where it's like the Habsburg royal family.
Yeah,
there's like families that you do trade.
Sorry, I'm gonna throw up. I can't handle the Nick, dude.
Like those are strong, bro. Those
I know
mints,
they get you.
Yeah, spicy.
They dissolve fast.
But like Marie Antoinette, she wasn't French. She was.
I heard
traded in a.
Where was she from? England.
I think Austria. I could be
Austria. That's
wrong.
where she was from. Damn, dude, that must be cool though to be like beefing with a whole other country and be like,
bro, just fuck
send
my
our
daughter.
hot fucking daughter.
Yeah, send our fucking hot daughter over there. We'll chill.
And if your daughter doesn't work to satisfy the nation, you then have to like millions of men have to die.
But then the people don't know shit. It's not like they're interacting. It's not like there's internet. They're all just sitting there, and then a royal family will beef and be like, send the bros.
Yeah, send the bros.
Send 1 million of the bros over there.
But you know they did a really bad thing. You're just like, what?
What did they do? They didn't fuck our daughter.
Does that,
They said our daughter was ugly at a party.
Did him go ahead. What'd you say?
I was going to say, does that mean like back then you were like, now we're bummed when you have thought daughter? Does that mean back then they were kind of like,
Thought daughter,
yes, she's a whore?
It's a very American thing to not be. Thought daughter is big in the world.
Yeah.
And you go, nice. I'm going to send her to a family. I'm going to get a couple barrels of fucking.
Yeah, man.
So we're the ones who started caring about thought daughter.
Well, I think slut daughter has always been frowned upon.
Okay.
Dude, as a brother, your
hot
job
daughter
was
is
Hot
nice.
daughter. Okay.
hot daughter was perfect. It was like fucking having a Tesla, dude.
Yeah, it's like getting a Tesla.
It was like a Tesla truck.
Yeah.
we
That was
love
like a Cyblet truck.
Hot daughter does. Hot daughter raises tea, from what I've seen.
Oh yeah,
Usually those guys get pretty jacked and angry.
you have to.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You gotta get pissed.
Or it lowers tea significantly, and you're like, yeah, she's gorgeous. There's two ways to go. You either get jacked and get a gun and go, I'll kill anyone that'll
You
fuck
have
her. Or you go, isn't she beautiful? She's dating the hottest guy.
Yeah, I
She's
mean,
dating the quarterback. Isn't that awesome?
yeah, that's more mid-daughter behavior. If you have a babe daughter, you got to go way higher.
You gotta get jacked. You gotta get a divorce and get jacked.
Yes, right away,
Immediately.
divorce right away. You say, babe, I don't have a problem with you, but our daughter's just way too hot. We gotta
Our
get
daughter's too hot. We gotta split up. I gotta fucking focus on myself. I gotta get tan now.
I got to prepare myself to sexually assault a 21-year-old man if I have to.
To do CrossFit like every day.
Just to bulldog a kid in his apartment, like post-college, off
Yeah,
campus.
did you watch White Lotus last
No,
night?
no, don't spoil it. Don't spoil it. I didn't get to see it
There's
last
a
night.
nice story of a guy getting bulldogged.
Really?
I love it.
Yeah, we were charting the stars, dude.
We were too busy. I was charting the stars last night.
Were you
I
really?
went out there. I was like, goddamn, moon's big.
You can see a lot of planets too. You can see a lot of planets out there. We have the app. We have the. I mean, obviously, dude. Yeah, we have the app. Did you look at the stars last night, or were you just fucking freaking?
No, I was inside all day, all night. I went out to walk the dog. That was it.
Really?
The stars were good last night.
Yeah,
was it
dude,
a special star day?
It was a special star day.
You get Orion. Yeah, you get Orion. Really?
Dumbest thing I've ever seen.
Yeah, what the fuck are you talking about? Is it a special star
Well,
day?
I don't know. Like the
There was a
moon
lunar
red
eclipse
moon.
a couple days ago.
Yeah, so I didn't know if it like
Yeah,
Nice.
big lunar eclipse. I missed it. I was driving home from motherfucking Dallas.
I didn't know there was a lunar eclipse.
Yeah, it was at like 2:34 to be exact. Thursday night.
It was like a lunar eclipse and a blood moon, right? Like a red blood moon or something.
Well, there was a blood
moon was
sun
nice.
due to the fires. You didn't see that? There was a blood red
Oh,
sun.
nice.
Because they had it was
Yeah, I wasn't
this
here. I
weekend.
was-
Yeah, because they had fires in like Douglasville or wherever, somewhere
Fredericks,
out there.
yeah.
I keep calling it Douglasville. Fredericksburg. It was in the new $20 Billsville, and yeah, dude, they fought. It was crazy. It's a blood red sun.
I know. I heard about it. I was afraid I wasn't gonna be able to fly in.
Oh yeah, through all the smoke.
Yeah. It was fun.
Sure, the pilots were just going smoky in here. I got to fly on fucking Wednesday.
Where you headed?
Royal Oaks, Michigan.
Nice.
Yeah, just added a early show by the way to Thursday. Please fill it up. But yeah, that'll be sick. My whole family. Now that I know if you land on water, your plane explodes, man.
Yeah, I couldn't believe you thought
I was
that.
so confident, being like, we're over the water, we'll just fucking glide down.
Yeah.
You were like that, nah, and I was like,
It's like, bro, our plane is gonna. First off, it's gonna.
I was like, you're so
shattered
in my
on
head. I was like, you're
impact.
so fucking negative about everything. I looked at it, I was like, God damn it.
No, our plane's definitely gonna explode, and
Yeah.
even if it did land, it'll sink. It's
Literally,
like a car.
they were like, if your plane doesn't break into pieces on water, that's literally the
It's a
miracle of the
miracle,
Hudson.
yeah.
You're like a wheel grabs the water and the whole thing just like
Yeah.
stops. God damn.
Yeah, that
motherfucker.
was
That
surprising.
I've been over bodies of water being like, we're safe.
Yeah. I mean, I'm sorry
Yeah,
to
we
take
can
that away
solve this
from you. I'm sorry. Yeah.
So you
yeah,
really need a runway, pretty much. You need a runway.
Yeah.
You know, maybe a flat plane.
Yeah,
maybe?
if there's like a hill, you're fucked.
Yeah, exactly.
There's a speed bump, you're getting launched.
Although the ramp, though, if you like landed and then you had the ramp, the air would be sick. The air you would catch would be kind of worth it.
You would catch some nice air.
You would get some crazy air.
You would go.
just for 1 second. He'd be like,
Take off my mask.
I'm struggling.
You want to switch to
bro.
the pay? Coco lived in like
Suck it.
Spain for a while. He like kind of meandered around Europe, like the Spanish Europe, and just came here.
Europe.
Whatever it
What is
was.
Spanish Europe?
I have a globe now, so
Oh yeah, you got a
I
globe.
bought a globe today.
You got a globe.
I got a globe. Yeah,
What's going on with the globe for you?
I'm just gonna put it in my office, dude.
That's big.
So I have a fucking globe.
Yeah, you can take a look at it and be like, oh, that's where that is.
Oh, okay. And it's out of date. It's
Precisely.
from the 80s, so it has like a bunch of the guy. I was
Yeah.
like, yeah, dude, I want to brush up on my geography. He's like, well,
Well, this isn't going to help.
he was like, yeah, you be careful. This one, it's kind of old. It's from the 80s. Like, it showed that Russia was like the Soviet
Yeah, you
Union,
get the
or
USSR.
Communist for People's Republic or some shit. It's
Yeah.
pretty tight. I was like, fuck yeah, dude. I
Yeah,
was like,
we
this
used
is
to have
even better.
that globe at my house.
You had a globe. You had an old globe.
At the old globe at my parents' house is USSR.
That's
I was a
fucking
fan
sick,
of it,
dude.
Yeah, yeah. You can run into some Yugoslavia. You can see some old countries.
There's no more Yugoslavia.
There's no more Yugoslavia.
So what if someone's Yugoslavian? Do they say they're Yugoslavian, or are they just like,
Yeah, I have heard
everything?
people say they are Yugoslavia.
What is it now?
I could be wrong. Slovenia and Slovakia. Slovakia.
What is that? It's like the white Middle East.
Yeah, it is literally.
Whoa.
Yeah,
That's
like
crazy.
the Balkans, all that.
It's just like Cat
Close
Stevens.
enough.
It's like
It's
Cat
not good.
Stevens Vania.
Yeah, it really is like the shittiest.
Is it really?
The Balkans are shitty.
That's
apparently
why
it's really nice.
That's why it's the cheapest property in Monopoly. Baltic Ave.
Yeah, that's it's where it shifts from honkies into Arabs. There's like a combo of like
And they're
running
like,
Greeks.
yeah,
It's like mishmash of like, are you even a honky?
yeah,
You're something.
yeah. What's going on?
I don't
dude?
like it. Should I let you in or throw something at you?
Yeah,
Let me
dude.
know, dude.
What's going on? Do we have to fucking invade and instill democracy here, or fucking
Yeah,
not?
yeah.
Have we ever instilled democracy in like Slovenia? I'm sure we fucking
That's never really been our. I mean, Bosnia
like. Don't they constantly? Don't the markets like constantly crash?
and Greece. Yeah, well,
I feel like they're like constantly being like, "We did
'cause-
it," and it's crashing.
because Russia's been butt fucking them forever.
Really?
In World War II, Germany was butt fucking them. Then they had civil wars forever. Yeah,
Sucks. Seems like an easily. Was that like the Franz Ferdinand squad?
yeah.
Really?
In Serbia, he got shot
How could the politics of Serbia ripple out and affect anything?
because Austria was coming at him, and then Germany was like, "Yo, we're gonna help you out."
Do you
Let's go
think
fuck
you
them
think
up.
that was a setup
I mean,
to
I'm
pull
sure
people
there's-
into the World War to be like, all right, we'll have some dumb Slovenian.
I don't know if it's to pull them into World War, but it definitely plunged them into World War because it was like it is just dumb shit.
Yeah, but if you're like the
They were
intelligence-
looking for anything to get it. Nobody wanted World War I like that. Nobody would try to have it happen.
So, but they shot the dude, and they were like, all right, enough of this.
Well, that
shit.
was the yeah. I mean, I guess there was like some stuff about how the Black Hand. That was the guys who did it.
Mm-hmm.
Like, kind of had some outside forces being like,
I think that's
I
been.
did see something.
I
Yeah,
think that's been forever. Like the American CIA's been wrong. The British MI. What is it,
that was before
MI5?
we were that powerful.
But I feel like the Brits were doing that. Kind of
Brits were
stuff.
probably getting in there.
They're probably
but
fucking with
The
everybody.
Brits were not itching for a fight with Germany.
yeah,
Back then. They never were.
but the
They
germs,
never want that.
germs wanted a little bit of
The
scrap.
germs were waiting for someone.
So
to,
they might have been like, yo, bro.
yeah, maybe. I mean, maybe they set themselves up to. I don't know. That's a tough one because
Yeah,
then
but-
Russia came to defend Serbia.
Really?
Yeah.
I don't
So
know.
then, just like that, everybody started picking.
I gotta check
sides.
my globe. I
Check
go
your
home.
globe.
I'll check my globe, dude. And I
Yeah.
go home.
Wow. Now we're
What
now
else
we're
is going
cooking.
on? Everybody
Where
knows.
is this happening?
Everybody knows.
Dude, how about a good cat fight? You hear
I can
those?
get down
They
with
are
cat
nuts.
fighting, dude. Did you ever see
Very
them?
scary.
Yeah.
I never saw that.
Cat fights.
Cat
It's
fighting, I can
fucking
get down
wild.
with. That would be pretty tight.
Also, how loud are they? And they're
They're
always
so
in your
loud.
backyard.
Oh, it's horrible
They're always
fucking
in
noise.
your. They're like
are you
on your
talking
back porch.
organized cat fights or
No,
just in the
just
wild?
straight up, just two cats squaring
Is there any
up.
organized cat fighters?
I bet there is. It sounds like something Asians could get behind.
Yeah, I can see them waving some fucking bills at it. Dude.
Just screaming.
I can see them holding up some fucking
Screaming in a cat's
dictator,
face.
holding some dictator currency and
Yeah,
fucking
dude.
plastic visors
Some
on.
Jeffrey dollars throwing them down.
Cigarette smoke.
Monopoly money.
Cigarette smoke is thick down there. Put on a green visor and wave fucking.
Have cats.
What's his name? Fuck. What's the guy's name? The Chinese guy.
Who?
Mao.
Mao.
Little fucking Mao.
Oh, Mao. Hell yeah.
Little fucking. mouse floating around. Yeah, dude.
Those things are worth nothing.
Yeah, dude. I heard they traded Pogs back in Mao's China.
They did.
That's where Pogs come from.
That was, well, their currency collapsed due to the Pog failure. Somebody, America came in with a fucking jammer. No, what are those things called?
The jammers. Brass jammers, dude.
Yeah. Trump came in with a jammer.
I heard the Beanie Baby collapsed the Pog.
The Beanie Baby collapse was
the Japanese Beanie Baby collapsed the Chinese Pog, dude.
It did, dude.
It's pre-World War II.
I wonder if the Chinese were behind Pogs. That makes sense.
For sure,
dude. That makes a lot of sense.
For sure. 100%. I would bet everything that was a Chinese
slammer,
invention.
not jammer. It's a slammer.
It's a slammer, yeah.
Yeah, Trump's the slammer.
The 1776, the battles of the Revolutionary War.
Yeah.
Unreal, because they were getting pushed all the way back through New York.
Yeah.
I would have done good, I think, in Revolutionary Warfare, because that was like...
Everybody did pretty well.
Take,
like, literally no one got shot.
Yeah, you could take it. You could literally...
Those battles also... Like, I loved this... I loved the Civil War growing up.
Okay.
Then people were getting fucking killed.
I could have
Revolutionary War, after like a major battle, they're like 2,000 casualties.
Yeah.
It's like, oh.
That would be huge.
Yeah, that'd be a massive...
There's just a lot of guys being like,
ow! Fuck! I mean, across the fucking board, everyone's just, Jesus Christ. That fucking hurt. We gotta get out of here.
It's like a father and son paintball trip.
Really? God damn it. Stop it.
All right. Because if you shot a musket from like center field, I could catch it at home plate with a catcher's mitt. No problem. I went to Revolutionary War camp, dude. They told us that. You could catch a musket ball.
Yeah.
From if they shot you from literally back in center field.
Yeah.
You had a catcher's mitt, you could catch that thing. That's the level we're talking, dude.
Yeah.
They were basically throwing rocks at each other.
Fast rocks, though. Those rocks hurt if they caught you. If you got caught, that hurt.
You catch one in the head and get bludgeoned and get like fucked up. They were like really sick slings, basically.
Yeah.
And they were just, that's, you hitting the shin and be like, fuck! All right.
Yeah, those are some loud battlefields.
Oh,
just
yeah,
dudes
dude.
screaming, just like, Jesus Christ. God damn it. Yeah, I was always, because as a kid, the Civil War, I loved the Civil War.
Yeah.
So then people, I thought the Revolutionary War was fucking gay.
I was a big Rev head.
And then, just because once somebody slid me the numbers, I was like, take that back. Give me Gettysburg.
Yeah, look at me get
Give
that.
me the fucking Civil War, dude.
That's after the bolt action rifle, right? When people could really like.
No.
Were they front ended back then?
Yes.
They were still front ended.
A lot of the time.
Wow.
Yeah. But they started to, I don't know much about it. They started like spiral the rifle, like rifling.
Oh, yeah,
rifling
yeah.
started to come about.
Yep.
But yeah, exciting stuff. It was, some people will argue the Civil War was like the first modern war.
Where people started like the body started stacking.
But yeah, like where it was industrialized.
Yeah.
Like railroad, shit like that.
Gotcha.
But
I'm a big Rev war head.
World War One.
The bayonets got real though.
I switched. Carlin put me on to World War One hard.
Yeah.
My uncle used to try to get me on the World War One tip. He'd be like, you gotta look it up. Those fucking planes.
Says even better.
Planes just dropping spikes into fucking trenches.
What about
They weren't even dropping bombs. They were literally dropping bricks.
What about World War?
Yeah.
Oh my god!
They were throwing
really?
bricks at each other. Dude, the dog
Jesus,
fights, the
dude.
World War One dog fights were guys with like pistols in the sky shooting at each other. It's retarded. It was retarded.
That's hilarious.
They would fly over a trench and just throw whatever they could.
Just dump
They'd
the
be
trash
throw
on-
some
they would just
fucking
dump the
bricks.
trash on people?
Yeah, dude. You get hit with a brick from up in the sky.
Oh,
That sucks.
Jesus, dude.
You'd be talking to someone, they just explode with a brick.
That fucking blows.
Well,
Yeah.
the if anybody has any interest, the Civil War documentary, that's the really famous one.
Burns?
Yeah.
Yeah.
The guy who narrates that, David McCullough, is a historian himself, and he wrote a book called 1776 and narrates it. It's on Audible. It's so good. And it's just basically about the first battles of the Revolutionary War and how, Washington just gets pushed back from Staten Island to New York, then tries to escape out to Jersey.
Yeah.
And when you're listening to it, it's like, how did we win this thing?
Yeah.
This thing had to just get beat like crazy to start.
Just kept taking L's.
Yeah. And then
But that was like
the French came and like the
French hooked it up a little with I guess Navy and shit like that.
Didn't we start doing some
French
like
helped us out.
guerrilla warfare and stuff too?
Yeah, that was the Swamp Fox down
Yeah,
in
dude.
South Kakalaki.
That's what I would have done from day one.
I think his name was Francis Marion. Swamp Fox. He's a good bull.
Showed us what was up.
Yeah, he started guerrilla warfaring them.
It must have been so funny when they're all standing in a straight line on their knees, like
That's not fair.
what is this?
Gentlemen don't fight from the trees. Ouch! Ow! They're very ungentlemanly.
All right, you got me.
Yeah, that's
Someone got like a hard Charlie horse, and
I'm
it was
more
just
French
like,
and Indian over revolutionary.
you like that one?
French and Indian's fucking sick.
That's when they
I
were
love good colonial powers fighting it out.
Yeah,
Just
dude.
France versus England, just like fighting over like Ohio.
Yeah, I like that.
Sick.
That's so
And
funny.
you hire Indians to go fucking kill the other guys.
And that was a huge power up, dude.
Yeah.
What?
Yeah, well, I mean, being a French gentleman running into like some Iroquois, cutting your fucking head off.
That would suck.
Chocolate, please.
He's like, should we tell him, Samuel, what's in the box this time?
Oh, he's doing Pulp Fiction.
Yeah, he's
Yeah.
like stuck in Pulp
He
Fiction.
became that guy, and that was the coolest thing he's done.
That was-
that was
yeah.
He
1991.
did it in the Capital One. There's a
Yeah.
Capital One commercial where he plays Santa Claus. It was everywhere.
That was probably before he fucking like looked up at Masseuse's shorts and was like, wait a second here.
Yeah.
It's probably the best time in his life.
Do you think it was low-ranking guys who he squoze their penises? Or,
Yeah, for sure. It was
or do you-
Masseuse. They were just guys.
Yeah, he'd be getting a massage.
It
and
wasn't
giving the old
the Goslings.
honk.
It wasn't Channing Tatum.
No.
Okay, he was squeezing sort of pauper penis.
Pauper. Yeah.
Yes.
The best.
The best and
best.
the most vicious, really.
The most needy penises. Dude.
Yeah.
They
They'll
can't-
be quiet.
Work for that tip.
Yeah.
I can't believe somebody snitched on Travolta, dude.
I mean, dude, if he fucking rang your doorbell,
I wouldn't tell anybody. I would first off, I would tell everybody. I'd be like, "Yo, what the fuck, dude? Travolta just grabbed my dick. This is crazy."
I think he was propositioning them for sex, too.
Yeah,
Like blowjobs.
till he got the wrong one, and someone was like, "I'm not a fucking queer."
Yeah, or he got the right one. Someone thought he was going to be Travolta's boyfriend. And then Travolta's like, yeah, relax. How about you take it down? You're kind of obsessed with me. They're like, all right,
Jeez.
US Weekly, let's go.
How do you not laugh if he puts his hand up your basketball shorts and honks your horn, dude? I mean, just like
I've never not laughed.
I'd immediately laugh and then
Yeah, I
and
honked
then
you last time.
True.
No, but if he went up my shorts, I still think it would be pretty. It
would be
I don't know.
funny.
Do you think he went to the
It's
bleachers?
no laughing matter.
You think he
Matt.
went to the bleachers and
it's-
told all of his boys about that? He was just like, I was at Hand and Stone. You should have seen him.
Yeah.
I grabbed his
Raped a
wiener.
boy, cute as could be.
I honked his horn mercilessly.
Yes, yes, dude, the Slim Reaper. Damn, bro. Are you
Yeah,
excited for the big match?
That's all I'm thinking about right now.
I know it's hard to focus on Will Smith when we get the big match.
Yeah, man. I mean, dude, that's a tortured man. That's a man broken by his desires. That's a man whose desires took him to the top and then fucking threw him down.
No, he's back. He just got Best Actor.
Yeah, but inside he's fucking.
I know, and he still had to
seething,
ruin
bro.
it by slapping a guy and crying.
Yeah, man. I mean, that man's had all the external validation a human being can possibly have, and it's just like, the man's spazzing.
Yeah, he still needs the strength to destroy his wife and get rid of her. He
That's
still needs the strength to cast her aside.
he's a cautionary tale, dude. And I am genuinely rooting for the dude, but it's just what
I'm rooting for Chris Rock now. I mean,
True.
I always liked Chris Rock, but
It's got to suck for Chris Rock.
that
'cause
sucks ass.
Well, to get slapped and have all these people like Will Smith did what men need to do. It's like, what?
Yeah. What
like-
are you talking about?
It's one thing to be like, I'm indifferent, but to be like, yeah, Chris Rock had that coming to him. It's like,
Dude, there's so many articles out right now that are so funny about like it is white people's fault.
That-
like it's so funny.
That's what I think.
give us a goddamn break.
Come on, let us
Jesus
not have one, dude.
That was B on B.
That was beyond
That
good.
was B on B. Come on.
At the
Come on.
the Venus and Serena Williams movie table, I mean, there's almost no whites anywhere near the scene.
True. Just
But-
ball boys.
This is from The Guardian. White outrage about Will Smith's slap is rooted in anti-blackness. It's inequality in plain sight.
What? Okay.
People are like, you shouldn't slap people in public. White
Decorum.
supremacists. It's just slightly shittier
Yeah.
in almost every way. There's something off.
Yeah. It's
Everything's partially in French for no reason. There's like 12 French people on the other side of the continent. I'm in fucking Edmonton. There's no need for French.
yeah.
Cut it out.
That would piss me off.
It bothered me. Everything's slightly shittier. They all have like knockoff versions of what we have. Like their fast food restaurant. You know how there's like a Carl's Jr. and a Hardee's or whatever?
Mhm.
It's all like that
Really?
with our shit. It's like instead of Dwayne Reed, it's called fucking It's like Reed Dwayne or like something. It's all that.
Yeah.
Like that.
But then I had to fucking. You got.
We should invade Canada. I've been a proponent of going to war with Canada.
That was, dude. You sound like General George Washington.
Really?
Oh yeah. You don't think that we thought about linking up?
I mean, dude, we would just absolutely roll Canada.
You know who was
2
gay?
seconds.
You know who was gay?
Who?
The Canadians in the Revolutionary War.
Yep.
We went up north.
Loyalists.
We went up north to be like, yo, French.
What's good?
French Canada, who England had just taken. We were like, yo, you guys hate England too, right? And they're like, actually, we don't like you guys the most. And they didn't join us.
What?
Yeah. We should punch them in the bellies forever.
We should.
So I go up there. They got me in some butthole motel. I'm fuming.
Yeah.
I got to walk across a fucking high. Me and the other poor Canadian. You know how much of a loser you have to be poor in Canada?
True. That's a very fair point.
Good
Nobody talks
God.
about that either.
It's just, and they all, dude, it's just poor whites dressed like Grand Theft Auto characters.
God.
They're dressed like creative players because they don't have any, there's no style. Not that I'm stylish,
Sure.
but these are all, they're dressed like, they look like the future punks. They're wearing like neon and they have like mohawks.
What?
They don't know how to, there's no,
Yeah.
they're dressing like in a style that doesn't exist on Earth. It's just Canadian plains people. It's chaos.
What the fuck?
I'm fuming.
And
I
then
get
you're at
into
a
the
mall,
mall
too.
and then you go into a mall. That's where you live for 4 days with all these crust punk fucking Canadian idiots. And
It's a very sinister energy at a mall, too.
it's a very
It's like a
sinister
casino.
energy.
It's like slightly less
full
sinister than-
casino. It's a full casino. It's
God.
there's literally a casino there.
What?
Yeah,
Who gets the casinos there?
definitely the natives.
First Nations.
First Nations.
First Nations, bud. Yeah, bud. First
Yeah.
Nations, eh?
You ever seen the open like NHL games, and sometimes that'll be like, Chief whatever, and
Yeah.
like he'll go and on behalf of the First Nations, go Canucks, go, and it's just like, ugh.
I'd like to see the First Nations rise up and reclaim Canada.
You got to watch out, dude. They don't like the
What?
they don't like the white trash up there dressed
I know.
like they're from the future. They
The
hate
vampire hunters?
whatever those dudes are. Yes, they dress like, what was that fucking cyberpunk video game? That's Edmonton.
What?
They're cyberpunk,
They got
dude.
punks up there?
It's all punks.
They have chili punks?
Well, I was just at the mall, so that's where the cyberpunks hang out. It's funny to go to Canada and go to one mall and say the entire country is this mall. But, I was talking about, I was like, oh yeah, you guys don't have black people. Half my materials, all of my materials, American.
Yeah.
Obviously.
True.
The greatest country on earth. Obviously, I'm going to talk about it.
Yeah.
But
They probably were pretty.
I was talking
happy
about
to
black
hear.
people, and then I was like, oh yeah, you guys have literally 0 black people here. And then people would come up and be like, I'll tell you who our black people are. It's the First Nations, bud. I was like, take it easy.
What? Take it easy, you punk.
Yeah,
All right there,
cyberpunk.
cowboy.
Cut your hair, you
Do they have
goddamn
that?
punk.
Aren't they an oil town? Aren't they like
Yeah,
Dallas of
yeah.
cold
Yeah,
Dallas?
the Oilers.
Them and Calgary are
The
like
boys, yeah.
they're oil people.
The rough and tumble boys
rough
hit
and
the
tumble.
rigs.
They
The
got
rough and
money.
tumble boys hit the
Yeah.
rigs. They come home and they cause a lot of mischief and trouble. A lot of boys doing mischief over there.
Yeah.
Where, up in Canada?
Up in Canada.
Up in
Yeah,
Canada,
a lot
what?
of
3 months on the
mischievous.
rig.
I
and
was
then
awfully
Then they got
mischievous.
3 months.
Tell you what,
Yep.
you get me in a hotel room for 3 days, things get pretty dark.
Really?
Mio.
Oh, I plow through the lotion.
Did you
Ay,
really?
Dio mio,
Dig
Bobby.
through the ditches and
Well, they-
plow through the lotions.
They have that little tiny bottle. I mean, you should go down next time and be like, what the hell am I going to...
Oh yeah, that's 2
It's one
sessions.
set, yeah.
yeah.
Okay.
And then I head down
I'm
to the
pigging.
lobby and I say, "Pardon me, I seem to have run out of lotion again.
I seshed out. You ever
I
tell me
ran
I
out of
seshed
the
out?
small towels and lotions."
Also, does my TV bill, where does that go again?
Yeah,
You should start
that
going down
charges
there.
to the club, correct?
That would be a good web series. You going and talking to just confessing the fact that you just masturbated.
Just masturbating to immigrants.
Like, guys, I just masturbated in the room and I'm
They
out
would-
of
Dude, the shit they must clean up daily. They'd be like, "Yeah, I know you did. Everybody
True,
does."
yeah.
So I'm in the shitty motel. I got to walk across the street to the mall. The show's fine. I was being a curmudgeon.
Yeah,
Sold out. The Canadians are actually good people.
Sure.
Obviously.
sure.
Good crowds. And then
We're teasing
after
them.
the show, I was like, you know what? Let's take it easy. I always make the mistake of getting hammered on Thursday and then having to do a whole weekend hungover. Why don't I take it easy tonight? I go to see Batman by myself in the mall, which is a nice treat. I'm like, all right, I get to
Thursday
walk-
night?
Thursday night, the show, the 7:30 or 8 o'clock show is done early enough that I can catch the 10 o'clock B-Man. So I head across the mall to catch the B-Man. Turns out I buy a 4DX ticket.
Oh, no.
I didn't even know they had those. Canadians are so fucking dumb. They need an amusement park while they watch movies. Dude, I sit in this chair. I got in there a little late to the movie. So I didn't get it. I got in there during a dialogue scene. So the 4DX was not activated.
Oh,
I didn't know this was the type of movie I was seeing. I'm tired. I was traveling all day. I was pissed. Yeah. And I just wanted to enjoy the B-Man. And I'm sitting down, and then all of a sudden the B-Man gets in a fist fight. He gets in a fight, and in the fight scene, dude, this chair turned into a fucking mechanical bull. I'm not kidding, dude. I was literally like...
You're getting tossed around.
Smashing my head on the back of the seat. Like, enough that I was like, God damn it. Like, I was like yelling. I was so angry.
Get him, B-Man.
B-Man was fucking... And then they start spraying water. They spray you in the face with water.
What?
If it's raining. Anytime the B-Man was on a motorcycle, my seat was like turning with him, and there'd be fans blowing in your face.
That sounds fucking awesome.
Dude, anytime there was a gunshot, they had strobe lights on the roof of the building. I mean, it was... I've never been more upset during a movie.
You should have just got it fully into it. Like, ah!
Dude, I'm not...
B-Man, they're getting us!
I'm not kidding. I was yelling. Anytime, I'd be like, God!
Imagine if a guy tried to shoot up that B-Man. That'd be tough.
Everybody would be
moving.
dodging,
He's
dude.
like, hey, what the hell?
Yeah, it'd be impossible.
B-Man!
B-Man, dude.
Oh,
We got a situation on our hands.
You completely popped out.
What
the heck?
I was so angry.
And
then I had to walk back across 10 miles of mall to get back to the motel I was staying in.
Oh.
So the next day I start complaining. I start hooting and hollering to my management.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm like, how am I in the shitty hotel?
Did you bring up the B-Man incident too?
I didn't tell anybody about the B-Man incident because it was an embarrassing thing that happened. Especially you see one guy by himself. Like people, there was at one point a woman had gone to the bathroom and then was walking back up. And when she was walking back, she was an attractive lady.
Sure.
I spotted her. But I could, I must have looked like a insane person by myself, just sitting there like
in your B-Man throne.
she saw me go like, of course. And the girl, she was such an angel. She was like, "Do you want mine? I'm not gonna eat it. I don't like it." I was like, "Yeah, sure, yeah, I'll eat it. You're not gonna eat it?" And she's like, "No, I'm not gonna eat it." She hands me the tray. I look at it. It's fucking raw salmon and crackers.
Ew.
Fucking Canada, dude.
Ew.
It's raw salmon and crackers.
Yeah. Did you knock it on the floor?
I had to eat it. I fucking took it from the lady, so I had to eat the whole thing. I mean, thankfully it was a plate this big of 3 crackers and 5 slices of raw salmon.
Fuck. They keep that food in the turlet too.
They do keep it on the turlet. And the reason they gave us the food early, fresh out of the turlet, is because the flight was delayed for like an hour and a half on the tarmac.
What?
Yeah. It took me about 9 hours to get home. That was a tough weekend. That was one of the tougher ones lately.
Yeah.
Anyway, figured I'd tell you guys that fun
No, that's
story.
a serious injustice.
You like when I'm having a grumpy time.
Oh man, it makes me laugh.
You like
so
knowing
hard.
I'm up there.
It makes me laugh so hard.
Everything's going wrong.
Just seeing 3 crackers come and stop on you, going.
I wanted those 3 fucking crackers.
That stinks when they don't have your proper snacks. It gets kind of.
And it's also like, dude, I paid for first class. Everything that has sucked everything has sucked on this entire trip.
Yeah.
And now, right at the end, I'm not even allowed to get
crackers and
raw fish.
Yeah, it's bullshit.
Oh, I forgot. There was one more note I had from my Canada expedition.
What?
On the way there, I wore a pair of white underpants. Fresh white Nikes. They were white Nikes. Dude, I got off the plane.
You fell in the blue juice?
Bro.
They're camouflage.
You fell in the turlet?
No. When I traveled across the globe in these fucking things, farted on the plane the whole way. Just sent hell through that plane. Did a show. Got done the end of the night after Batman, after B-Man. These underpants had through my ass, just grinding, shaking on it. Dude, I took my underwear off. It looked like I shit my pants. Dude. It was fucking crazy, dude. And it's like, because I remember being a young man, my dad would always wear whiteys, and it would just always be filled with a full dump, dude. Dude, who is wearing white underwear?
Dude,
if you're wearing white undies, you are dropping a pile in your pants, and your sweet angel girlfriend has to see them on the floor.
Dude,
and I know I've been doing all the talking, and I just talked for 20 minutes straight. My bad. Holy shit, that was 20 minutes?
Yeah, that's so good.
My bad.
First of all, that's when you're a married dude with white underwear. They're your sergeant stripes.
Dude,
That's how you know you're ranked.
there was like a piss stain on the front. Dude, it was insane. Everything. There's like blood and shit,
Dude.
and piss.
I bought a 3-pack of white Hanes boxer briefs in college.
What an insane move.
Dude, my roommate goes, white boxers, you sure about that? And I was like,
Yeah.
yeah, why, dude? Dude, it's like you're like a girl. We have like the same discharge. We have nonstop ass discharge.
Dude, and I also have
I
no
destroyed them.
I have no problem scratching my asshole.
Yeah.
If I'm by myself, I'll just fully in my hand scratch my asshole with my underwear.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You absolutely fill your panties.
Your panties are fucking
Dude.
stuffed to the brim with shit.
Wait,
There's
all
no
your
way to
underwear look like
avoid
that.
it.
All your underwear look like that.
That's
Yeah.
right. So the dark underwear also probably
Yeah.
has that caca stain, but
Oh,
we
yeah.
just don't.
Absolutely.
we
But
don't
when
see
it's
the stars and
white,
stripes.
white undies is fucking insane. I
I'm
took
like-
those. It was the last straw, dude, of a terrible day. And then I take my underwear off and I'm like,
God damn it.
I'm like, what the fuck is this? I shit myself. I took a crap today. I spent a full day with crap pants. Oh, and then that
The
was,
B-man did not help.
the
that,
B-man
though.
didn't help, and that
A
was
flight to B-man.
I flew
from-
across the world
from a
to see
fly-
B-man on a
from
fucking
flight to B-man for DX. You're gonna have a full set of drawers.
I had a full set of drawers, and then I had to sleep in a motel in Edmonton, which was like a cardboard blanket, like one of those like weird. I don't even think they make these blankets anymore. They're
Yeah.
like felt.
Yeah, no, but they're like
Just
sponge.
absurd.
Like sponge material.
Yeah,
And
the
this is-
sheets weren't even tucked in; they just laid on top of the mattress. God, it was fucking crazy.
and this was your sober night, so you couldn't.
That was
even
my sober
take
night after
sweet
the B-man.
relief and some sort of.
No,
You're just
You couldn't use any of your particulars.
that's when I was like, I'm done with sobriety.
You're gonna get
And
drunk.
then I told you the next night, and that was an average show. And then the next night I got hammered because I was like, fuck it, I'll get hammered. Normally I don't get hammered for shows.
Yeah.
I got hammered for these shows, and I killed.
Really?
I was up there like the early show I wasn't drunk,
Yeah.
and I did okay. Late show I got hammered, and I crushed. And while I was on stage, I was like, fuck,
Yeah, it's not good.
I'm very good drunk.
Yeah, maybe you're just having so
That's
much
a
fun.
problem.
I think you're exuding fun.
Yeah,
And
You
how
know?
soiled were your panties after you got drunk? Probably not very soiled at all.
probably not.
Look at that. I think we found the cure.
All right, now I'm done. Now I'm done talking. Sorry, I hogged the
No,
mic.
that's dude.
I just had that story locked away. I was ready to get rid of that.
How would you
You need to
end your
process
life in the Edmonton Mall? Not to
Oh,
go back,
I
but if
talked
they give
about
you
it.
the 2 weeks quarantine,
Yeah,
how
good point.
quickly and in what way would you
Okay,
take
this is
your
an
life?
easy one. I thought about killing myself quite a bit in this mall. This is the Mall of America, basically, in Canada. It's the same company. So this mall is gigantic. In the mall, there's a pirate ship and like a huge lake filled with like they have like sea lion shows.
Yeah.
What?
Yeah, it's crazy. And a
Stock?
giant like real pirate ship. Like the thing's fucking huge. I would get a cinder block and tie it to my like AJ in The Sopranos, and I would walk the plank. I would walk the plank at the mall during the sea lion show.
Just cover yourself in chum.
Yeah,
Just get all greased
yeah,
up
see if
and
the sea lions
fucking.
come bite me in front of the kids. Yes, I would have walked the plank. I thought about.
Wow.
I even thought about I would steal something from like Claire's. I'd steal some shitty,
Ooh.
and then so the security guard chased me,
Yeah.
and then he chased me off the plank, so that everyone saw the security guard do it. And they're like, damn. I can't believe Claire's is making dudes walk the plank.
I would go suicide by security guard, mall security guard.
Yeah, see if he can beat you to death.
Just keep going at him, like yelling slurs and shit. Just die. Just get hit
Yeah.
and scream slurs.
See if he can beat you to death.
Come on, buddy, knock it off.
Yeah. What type of Canadian slurs would you hit him with?
As, all of them. I'm gonna die, so I would just completely.
Poser,
I would unfold the
Canuck.
bag and just dump it all
You
out.
dump all the slurs.
Just sort of like, yeah, and he attacked security guard, and then he just started screaming slurs, and the security guard beat him to death.
I just visualized like an aquarium and just kids milling about. All of a sudden you belly pop through.
Yeah, jumping into an
Screaming at the
aquarium.
glass. Fucking kill me!
Putting a Ziploc bag over your head and holding a cinder block and jumping into an aquarium.
A manatee starts
It's
fucking
such a
you.
good way to die.
Dude, I mean, yeah, it'd be funny to just try to kill yourself there once a week. Just be like a really shitty way that you'll definitely live and have them have to rescue you.
Yeah,
Again. Like,
yeah.
Jesus Christ.
There's
not
no way they'd be able to
again.
keep you out of the mall. It's a huge maul.
Yeah,
you
you'd be
could keep
right back
jumping into the tank.
Fuck yeah, I'm gonna fucking do it.
Just in your white panties, dude, just running through the mall and just jumping in the aquarium.
The white panties are fucking crazy.
Dude, the sharks would smell the blood coming
sharks
off
would
those
smell the
panties,
blood.
dude.
Those sea lions.
Yeah.
Sea lions would be.
They'd be
They're like
drawn.
dogs, dude. They'd be right in your cheeks. God,
They'd be right up in there.
but yeah, I do. The bros were out, which was fun.
That's what's up.
Canadian bros are a good set of bros.
His decorum. All I care about is decorum at the academy.
Yeah, you can't disrespect.
Once
the
you
academy.
breach the decorum at the academy, I'm like,
It's Hollywood's biggest night. I mean,
yeah, that's what I'm saying. That's
let's
all
have
I'm
some
saying.
respect.
It's Hollywood's biggest fucking night. Remember they all stood up and applauded? Who was that guy who like Roman Polanski or whatever his name is?
Oh yeah.
Didn't he like beat his wife and like have sex with young girls very allegedly?
Yeah.
And the whole place stood up and they were like, yay.
Yeah, he's been on.
Yeah.
He can't come back. He can't come back to the United States
Same
for like
people.
last
Isn't he in
30
France?
years. Switzerland,
Yeah,
not even France. No,
some
like one of
kid
those
fuck country, yeah. Kid fucking country.
Yeah, he's
We don't have any of that here in the United States. Don't forget what you heard on the regular podcast. Yeah,
How's it
Roman.
going? This is NBC News.
What they got to say?
However you feel about Will Smith's reaction to the Oscars, the Oscar host's joke about Jada Pinkett Smith, it points to a larger issue that black women are made to feel ashamed about their natural hair. Thanks, NBC News.
Gardini,
Gardini, we're just talking about don't make Matt.
don't
Will
you ever say anything about a black
get
woman's
jiggy
hair.
with your fucking face, dude. Slap him. Yes. You look good, dude.
How
You're gonna
can
fuck them
he
up in
slap?
hoops today.
Really?
You look good.
I've been eating so much for 2 days to have,
Have
so
energy.
much energy. Yeah.
Oh, yeah, we should probably eat food too.
I'm going
dude.
to munch, dude.
oh
We
full
need to
spaghetti
eat
dinner,
food.
right? Like a marathon
Oh.
run. You guys eat
Oh,
full
yeah.
plates of
I've
spaghetti.
been doing it for like 4
1 hour
days.
before the game.
I'm carb loaded. Like, I'm like a week's worth of carb loading.
I would love if we get stuffed on spaghetti, so we threw up spaghetti on the court. You ever see someone throw up spaghetti?
No.
It's the most preposterous. I've seen it twice in my life. Once was 5th grade. I'll never forget it. We had spaghetti for lunch. This kid drank strawberry milk and ate spaghetti.
Oh.
And then when we were standing in the line, the recess line to go back in, he puked in the line. You just throw up full spaghetti. You throw up literally spaghetti. The meal is back. You don't choose. Nobody chews spaghetti. You just swallow all the noodles. So you just throw up the noodles.
It's like a reverse. It just
It's
looks like
disgusting.
your reverses.
And I just remember the pill. It was pink from the strawberry milk, but
What a delicious meal, by the way.
strawberry
Yeah.
milk, and then you
Ooh,
just go in
Spoogats.
the sun and run around. Just the worst spoogats too. It's cafeteria spoogats in the 90s, just with whatever paste that sauce was.
Chef Boyardee.
Water, ketchup.
I wish it was Chef Boyardee.
Dude, how good was Chef
It was
Boyardee?
just so good. SpaghettiOs, sweet. And
Find out about the meatballs, too. SpaghettiOs and the meatballs. God, my dome.
the other time I saw someone,
Maron.
The other time I saw someone throw up spaghetti, it was funny. Me and my 2 buddies, Nick and Matei, we sat down to. He made spaghetti. One of them made spaghetti,
Nice.
and then we drank There was a handle of Captain's rum. This is in college. We were crazy, so we just started drinking this rum, and we got hammered in the kitchen. And then my buddy was like, "Oh, I have this." He goes, "I have this fucking infection in my belly button, and it keeps filling with pus." And he lifted his shirt up, and his belly button was filled with pus. And Nick just goes, "Oh my god!" And dude, he threw up 10 pounds of noodles. Like he threw up a bowl of pasta onto the floor. Yeah, it
You
was
think
incredible.
that was a long-term plan of like, was he the guy who gave you the Captain
it might have
Morgies
been
and the
Matei.
fucking spaguts,
Dude.
and then like fucking, I'm gonna show them the pussy button, dude.
The pussy button was one of the grossest things. The pussy button and just the way he threw up. He literally went, "Oh my god!"
Oh.
Yeah,
I
onto
know.
like a hardwood floor that had like cracks in it to his basement bedroom. The puke was
Oh.
like noodles were like hanging from the ceiling.
I saw a dude hit a blunt one time, and he was like being all like tough and stoic about it. He was all thugged out in college. He was like, you know, when people like smoke a blunt like this. He's talking, just hitting a nigga. He goes, Blah. It's like white puke. Just threw up fucking like milk of magnesium. Blah.
Throwing up is so fun. Throwing up in public is as funny as it gets, dude.
Hitting a blunt and throwing up is
Hitting
so
a blunt and puking. That's what that lady did in Connecticut at my show. She hit a blunt and then came back into my show and just went. Just threw up quietly down her shirt.
I thought it was in the pint glass.
No, that was different.
That was another lady.
The last like month, there have been people throwing up into pint glass. People get fucked up at my shows.
That is kind of a
they
perfect,
drink as hard as they can at my shows.
It is kind of a perfect wide mouth actually for throwing up. Now I think about a nice Guinness glass. You just
put your whole mouth over it.
It's a silencer, dude. It's
It
quiet.
really is until it hits the rim, and then you gotta be like, oh shit.
as long as your cheeks don't get sucked in on the way back up, because then you can blow out and then you come back up with it.
Yeah, you create a vacuum.
yeah.
And then you have to run out of the comedy club and go throw up more in the bathroom
We still got to start hiring some hitmen to people.
to start ruining people's comedy
Yeah,
shows.
just come in like, fuck you, shut up.
Hey, shut the fuck up.
This sucks. Worst comedy show I've ever been to. Fuck this.
Yeah, that's always the worst.
God, that'd be so funny.
I can't do that because I can't open that can of worms.
I know.
I can't have that happen to me. I would.
That'd be pretty funny.
It would ruin it.
It'd be so funny.
Everybody would spaz. The whole room would spaz.
True.
If someone was like, "Hey, you suck," everyone in there would be like, "Boo! Get the fuck out, then, pussy!" It would be fucking crazy.
It'd be funny to do it to yourself.
There's a jacuzzi in the room,
God, that's hot.
so instead of being able to shower, I took jacuzzis all week.
You bathe.
I literally took baths in the room.
You let the chlorine just wash away your skin.
It was a dark week, dude. And again, this is a place designed for Canadian sex. So the jacuzzi is surrounded by mirrors.
Oh.
I had to take fully, dude. I got to see my body from every angle, including even when I had the jacuzzi working, which was nice and relaxing. And I would finally be like, all right, I can relax. I'd lay back, I'd look straight up and see my full naked body, which, by the way, I'm gigantic. When you see it head to toe, dude, I'm fucking huge. Huge. With a little nub tiny penis just pointing straight at the ceiling.
You just look forward and you see the reflection of your ass behind you. And you're
Dude,
like, Jesus fucking
the whole
Christ.
thing. Yeah, it was so bad.
Just to see your ass and go,
Seeing my flat ass and my fat love handles getting into a tub.
Your lotioned up penis.
And my
getting-
well, no, I would actually go in and take a cold shower to get the lotion. You can't bathe
Yeah.
in the semen with the slugs floating.
you didn't want an oil slick on top of the
Yeah,
water.
it'd be a bit of an oil spill.
You think about making slugs, making worms in the.
I did
jacuzzi?
make slugs, and then I showered with cold water,
Oh,
and
that'll
then
get
got
them
into the
I mean,
jacuzzi.
in the jacuzzi.
Oh, I couldn't masturbate in the jacuzzi. I was literally
It's against
bathing.
Canadian
I was
law.
bathing in the jacuzzi.
That's what
That's
I
article.
was
Zero decadence.
shampooing my hair and ducking.
That was the bill
in the
Peterson
water.
fought. Like Article B67 was about. They said Canadians weren't allowed to jack off in jacuzzis. He's like,
That's what he got in trouble for.
yeah, that was enlightening values.
that's bloody. The first thing the government does is tell you not to masturbate in the jacuzzis.
Yeah.
Dude, fapping in a jacuzzi would be nice.
Very
But-
decadent.
No, I wouldn't.
Eating
Yeah.
chocolate is coming up for the surface, man. Crushing a Godiva.
Just little worms
You know, it sounds.
dancing about the.
It does sound like a
Dirt,
nice.
dirt. How was the last time you had dirt dessert?
Not in a long time. Like the dirt with the gummy worms in the
Yeah,
mud.
dude.
Oh my god, it's the
Fuck.
best.
Fuck.
It's the best.
Come up, just fucking trowel dirt.
Oh.
Go back underwater and fucking.
Yeah, that's being an earthworm, dude. You're full fucking. That's Nightcrawler. In the water, that's a big fat slug. And you reach out, grab the mud.
Dude, dirt. That was the fucking
That's tremors.
smash hit.
You're a tremor. You're a tremor, dude.
Was the bed truck themed? Like, or
No,
where
I
did the
thankfully
theme end?
thankfully my floor was the theme, and I didn't have a theme room. I lied to the crowds and embellished my story and told them I was in the igloo room. And I told them this whole story, and then I was whacking off in an igloo every day.
It's pretty
Which
funny.
was funny. I should have kept lying, but you know me, I can't.
True.
So the story doesn't end here. I'm going to finish this. So I've been whacking off in a jacuzzi it's hell. Shows are good.